So this is my messy house speed clean. As you can see, my kitchen is an absolute tip. I'm waving my hand there because I'm telling you, I was talking originally, but I've decided to do a voiceover. So yeah, as you can see, my kitchen's an absolute tip. So this is where we're going to start. I always like to start in the kitchen just because that's sort of like home for me. So let's get on with it. The first thing that I'm going to do is make myself a coffee because there is no way that I can tackle this house without a coffee. Answer all my questions just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. So the products that I'm going to be using today are some of the products that I picked up in my recent B&M haul. So I'm using Nutridol, I'm using Zoflora, I'm using my Sif. I'm going to be using some window cleaner from Aldi, Astonish stainless steel, and also my Flash in French vanilla. Now this smells unbelievable. It just smells amazing. So the first thing that I like to do before I start with any cleaning is pop some Zoflora into my sink and fill it up with piping hot water. You can get away with it, 'cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions just to show me what's on the other side. So I'm moving on to oven pride because you're gonna see my oven is absolutely disgraceful. I can't believe that I've let it get so bad. It's awful. So yeah, I just really need to let that soak. So that is the first actual cleaning thing that I'm gonna do. Get the trays out, pop them in there, and leave those to soak while I clean the rest of the kitchen. Make me love my imperfections. Yeah. What's on the other side? The instructions say to use up to 3/4 of the bottle in your bag for your trays, so I'm just going to use the rest of it on a sponge and use that sponge to push the product around the oven. I did tell you that my oven was grim, so I'm really sorry, but it comes out sparkling, I promise. Moving on to topping up my Flash bottle. Now, I know some people who've got a bit of an eagle eye are going to have already noticed this, but I picked up the Flash bottle thinking it's dilutable, it's going to be so much better value for money, and then watching this footage back, I've just realised that that Flash is a floor cleaner, and I've been using it to clean my bloody surfaces. What a schoolboy error. I'm so annoyed at myself, but I suppose either way it's clean. Now time to clean the hob, so I've got my trusty Sif and a non-scratch scourer. As you can see, my hob is so messy. I've been using HelloFresh a lot recently, and my goodness, I am a messy cook. I never actually realised how bad I was until I'm watching this video back. It is terrible, but I'm cleaning it now, and the food tasted great, so it was kind of worth the mess. Now that that's clean, I'm just going to go in with my Astonish Steel Shine Spray and just buff that up. Then I'm just moving on to my Nespresso and my kettle and using the same Astonish Steel Spray just to buff them up. Now that that's all clean, I'm just putting the hob rack. Is that what it's called? Is it called a hob rack? I have no idea. But yeah, I'm popping that back on and I'm putting a chopping board on top with my fake woodwick candle that I got from B&M. I will link that haul below. And yeah, just because I like the look of it. I'm just giving the tiles a clean down with what we established earlier is my floor cleaner. What an idiot. I cannot believe that I did that, but I'm just using one of the sponges that I picked up from B&M, and it is a tile clean and shine sponge, and I actually really like it. I don't think it specifically just needs to be used for tiles. I would feel happy using that anywhere. I'm really sorry that you can see my back tattoo as well. That's not my favourite, really don't like it. Probably should get it removed. And using that same floor cleaner again and my tile sponge, I'm just cleaning the worktops. my trusty sieve, I'm going to be putting, wow, a hell of a lot of sieve onto my draining board and just giving that a scrub down. If you remember from the start of the video, that bowl has hot water and Zoflora in. I'm not really sure if you're allowed to mix them or you should mix them, but it doesn't seem to affect anything. It cleans it up really, really nicely, so I'm happy with that. And then just going around my tap as you normally would. And then with the dry cloth, I'm just going in with my Astonish. It's not even a cloth, it is kitchen towel. Anyway, it's dry. I'm polishing it up with kitchen towel and Astonish steel spray. Time to clean my dining table. This thing gets so dirty. I'm using the Aldi glass and window spray and some kitchen roll. I found that I can't clean my table with cloths. It doesn't matter what type of cloth it is, I just can't do it. I have to use a kitchen roll, and I know that is so wasteful. It is not eco-friendly, but I just can't do it, which is really frustrating. I also want to point out that yes, I'm aware that I only have 2 dining chairs. The other 2 are on their way. That is another drama for another time. All my questions just to show me. Time to make a start on the living room, and yeah, that's my lovely ironing pile. Obviously it's not the worst it could possibly be. It's more Millie's toys and obviously all the ironing, but I hate ironing, so I always end up saving it all up and then regretting that I've done that, because I should really do sort of like little half-an-hour bursts, but I don't do that. So yeah, that's my lovely ironing pile. Oh, my darkest memories. So first things first, let's put some of these toys away so that I can set the iron up and get the ironing board out and make a start on getting rid of that huge pile. You can get away with it, 'cause you make me love my... In case any of you are wondering, I'm actually using a Tefal steam generated iron. So I swear by steam generated irons. I can't iron with a normal iron, and this is an absolute lifesaver. I get through my ironing so quickly with this. It is perfect. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I will leave it linked below. They are a little bit more pricey, but they are so worth it if you have a family and you want to get through your ironing quickly. I also want to apologise for the lighting in this part of the video, because I've got windows at the front and the back of the house. It's just all over the show constantly. It's terrible. Moving on to actually cleaning my living room now. So the products that I'm going to be using are my Lenore tumble dryer sheets, my microfiber cloths, my Nutridol for the carpet. I've got some 1001 spray for the carpet as well. I've got some stain remover, some glass cleaner and some Febreze. So when I'm giving my sofa a good clean, I will throw all of the cushions onto the floor, because that's just what I do. And then I will get my attachment from my Hoover. I will give all of the seated cushions a good Hoover, and then I will move on to stuffing my back cushions with my Lenore tumble dryer sheets, because it makes the sofa smell unbelievable. So as I just said, now that I've finished hoovering the sofa, I'm taking my Lenore tumble dryer sheets in the scent Spring Awakening, because that's just my favourite. I'm taking all of the old sheets out and putting new sheets in, and yeah, I'm just throwing the old ones on the floor because I'm going to clean those up in a little while when I've finished doing the sofa. As if I didn't already have enough scent on my sofa, I'm using Febreze to just spray that down. Before I hoover up, I always like to use some Nutridol on the carpet, so as you can see, I'm just going to sprinkle this around and then get that hoovered. And now that that's all done, I'm just going to go in with my 1001 carpet spray. This is so satisfying. I loved this new fragrance. I think it was the mandarin scent, if I remember right, but it smells so good. If you can get your hands on it, then please do. It's amazing. As you can see, I really need to give this coffee table a good clean. As you can imagine, with a toddler, she's constantly got sticky fingers all over it. So I have to do this on a daily basis and it drives me insane. You can see the look on my face. I'm not happy about it. It's probably going to have to be replaced for something that doesn't need as much cleaning. Let's hit the shower. Now, my bathroom is an absolute tip. I've taken my cleaning products that I'm going to be using, dumped them in the sink, and also the toys out of the bath, just so that I have space to clean. So yeah, so moving on to the shower screen. Now this gets really, really dirty. I'm so guilty for not wiping it down at the end of the shower. It just seems like at the end of a really long day, it's too much effort, and then it's a lot of effort to clean it up. So I'm probably just making it harder for myself. So yeah, I'm just using the Flash bathroom spray and a non-scratch scouring pad, and I'm just giving that a really good scrub to try and get some of that limescale, mildew, soap scum build up, whatever it is, off that screen. Let's crack on with this bathroom side because it is driving me up the wall. It is awful. So I'm just putting anything that needs to go back into the cupboard away, and then anything that doesn't belong in the cupboard but belongs in the bathroom is just going to be moved out while I finish cleaning. They all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay. Now that that's clear, the first thing that I'm going to do is fill up my sink with some hot water and Zoflora, just because I really like having Zoflora scents all around the house. And as you'll know, if you use Zoflora, if you put it in hot water, it sort of steams and goes around your entire house, not just the room that you're working in. I'm then just going to take my Flash bathroom spray and a cloth, and I'm just going to clean down that mirror because that is disgusting. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. So I've just got my elbow grease. I'm not really sure why I'm using elbow grease instead of my Flash bathroom, but I'm just giving the towels a quick wipe down, and I'm also going to give the tap a wipe as well. If I go out of track, can get away with it. Again, using my Flash bathroom cleaner, I've sprayed that all over the shower tap, and I'm just giving that a really good scrub because same as the shower screen, it's awful. It's got some serious build-up on there and it needs a really, really good scrub. I'm so disgusted in myself. I feel like I could be on Life of Grime. Does anyone else remember Life of Grime? If you do, let me know down in the comments box because I used to love that programme. I thought Kim and Agate were great, and I used to love watching something go from being completely unlivable to just being perfect. Well, perfect for what it was. I just absolutely loved it. Oh my goodness, that shower head is disgusting. When were you last cleaned? So yeah, I've just sprayed my Flash on there and I'm giving that a really, really good scrub. Disgusting.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
last job is the toilet, because then I can use the cloth that I've been cleaning with to clean the toilet, and if it's old I can then throw it away, or I can just stick it through the wash. And now that all of the cleaning in the bathroom is complete, it's time to start putting things back where they belong and just making sure that everything is neat and tidy.
My heart rages around like an ocean.
I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!